Hey guys, Gamer Joe Coffee here. Today I am back with another one of those secret treasure chests that we've been exploring recently. This one is pretty cool. I kind of like it. It's got a little bit of lore to it. It's got a little bit of housing decorations involved with it. It's got a little bit of everything. This is the Paying Respects Remembrance Garden secret chest. Hang tight. On the other side, we'll talk about what you're going to get, how to get it, and then some of the cool little lore tied behind this actual chest. Okay guys, so we are here at the Remembrance Garden in Kilima Village. You'll see down here, this is the location we're at. The actual chest, when you complete the entire quote-unquote puzzle riddle thing, it's not really a super big riddle or puzzle, it's just like a little secret. The chest will be waiting on this little altar looking thing right here, and this book will be added after, underneath the chest, after you complete the thing. And it's got a little bit of lore into it. We'll get into it here in a minute. If you guys want to avoid spoilers, this is your point. I'm fixing to go dive deep into each of the individual paying respects we have to do. The key to this is that what we're going to do is we're going to pay respects to all of Prismbeard's fallen crewmates. So we're going to go through and I'm going to show you where all their different shrines are and which ones to interact with, where to find them and all that. That way you can unlock this treasure chest. You can get a little bit of lore. You can get a little bit of gold, but you can get yourself the Nautical Beadboard wallpaper, which is super cool. It's wallpaper unlock, permanent unlock. Only got to do it once, and then you can use it anytime you want. So we're fixing to dive right into it. Hang tight, and on the other side, we're going to go piece by piece for each of the Paying Respects members. So the first member of Prismbeard's crew is Akida Trifeather. She was a beloved mother, a bank robber, and a pirate queen. If you come down here to the southeast section of Remembrance Garden, there is up here on this hill in the back, kind of between that post and this tree, you'll find Akida Trifeather, beloved mother, bank robber, and pirate queen. So that is number one. We're going to go through each of these going forward, and then once you have paid respects to all of his all his crew members, that's when the chest will show up out front. Okay, so secondly, we're going to cover Bakari Foglorn. Bakari Foglorn is up here on the letter N in Remembrance right here. If you come up here, you'll see this under the tree. There'll be this little thing here. You interact with it, and it says Bakari Foglorn always hit her target until she didn't. So that is Bakari Foglorn. That is number 2. So our next one is Beatrix Sunchaser. We're kind of going in alphabetical order because it's easier. But the area isn't that big, but you're back down here in the southeast. You might bounce around a little bit, but it's not too far away. But back down here in the southeast, just off this road here, as you come up, you'll see this little area here as you come up right here. This one is Beatrix Sunchaser. May the sun guide you home. That's kind of sweet. I like that. So that's number 3, and we'll go on to the next one. So the next one we're going to cover is Herbert the Hazardous. He's actually right here next to this tree. It's actually up here on this hill, and it's kind of hard to get to because it's a little tight right here. But if you do come up this toward here and kind of swing up this way, you should be able to get to it. And it says, Herbert the Hazardous, I warned you about that rock. That's funny. So this one's number 4, and we'll go on to number 5. So the next one is simply labeled as Jenkins. It's kind of right here in this green area, southeast of the other one that we found. If you come up and you see this big main central area where the chest is stored, it's right over here behind this little rock formation. And you walk up to it, and it says, Jenkins, good pirate, but a better heart. That's kind of cool. I believe that is number 5, and now we'll go on to number 6, Camila. So number 6 is Camila. Camila is down here in the southwest area next to this tree. If you come up on this little hill behind this other family statue, it's right here, and it says, Camila, I miss you. It's kind of sweet, kind of sad. That is number 6, Camila, and we will go on to number 7. So number 7 is called Little Rhonda. Little Rhonda is kind of in this southwest area as well. It's up here on the kind of the northeastern side of this tree. If you come over here, you'll see this little family statue. And up behind it is Little Rhonda. Hope you weren't faking this time. That's pretty funny. So I believe I said that was number 7. And then we'll go on to number 8 next. That is Morty. So number 8 is Morty. Morty's kind of up here in the northwest section, actually. Just east of this little tree here. It's actually along the main road as you're coming from the main entrance. You come this way past this rock. And it's actually kind of this one right here stuck out in the middle. It says, Morty, you strayed into our hearts and you stayed forever, a warrior to the end. It's kind of sweet. So that was number 9. Morty, actually number 8 Morty, and then number 9 next is Percy Butterqueen. So number 9 Percy Butterqueen is to the northeast section of the Remembrance Garden. You'll see it's kind of between these two trees. We've been up here before for a similar one, but this one is kind of up here behind this statue. These two little posts right here. It says Percy Butterqueen, menace of seas, ships, and butter. And some of these are kind of funny. I like it. So that should be number 9. Next, we'll go to number 10. So number 10 is Ralphio Cortez. Ralphio Cortez is down here in the southeast again, kind of right underneath this tree. I've accidentally hit this one a few times looking for some of the other ones, so I knew where it was, but it's kind of right underneath this tree, right off the road here. As you come up this staircase, it is literally right behind it, right here. Ralphio Cortez, the treasure really was cursed. Sorry. That one's pretty funny. That's a good number 10. I like that one. Okay, and then we'll go on next to number 11. Okay, so number 11, I don't know how to pronounce this name. I attempted in the last recording. I'm gonna call it Raspute Macarson. Macarson. Raspute Macarson. We'll go with that. That sounds good. Okay, so number 11 is Raspute or Raspute Macarson. I'm going to go with that pronunciation. It is right up here at the northeast, kind of near that other one that we found that was on the end. This one is below the sea. It's right over here, just off the main road. And it is this little solo one right here. Raspute Macarson, finder of islands, fighter of monsters. That's pretty cool. So that is number 11. Number 12 is the last one, and that one is Scourge. So once we get Scourge, we'll go see what our reward is. So Scourge is kind of in the north section, right here near the main entrance. You come up. It's under this tree over here, kind of behind this little family thing here. It is right here, and it says Scourge, the nicest man I ever met. It's kind of funny because a lot of times you get that where some guys with the tough names are actually some of the nicest guys you know. But that is kind of funny. Scourge, the nicest man I've ever met. So now that we've gotten Scourge, we have covered all 12 of the figures. We have visited all 12 of his crew members. Now we're going to go grab our chest, see what our reward is, and then we're going to go to our house and take a look at the wallpaper on our wall and see kind of what it looks like and what we might do with it. Okay, so once you complete this whole thing, right here in the central section, there is a little altar here that will have a treasure chest on it. This will give you the pirate treasure chest epic style, 217 gold, and the Nautical Beadboard wallpaper. We're fixing to go look at the Nautical Beadboard wallpaper in my house and see what we can do with it. But right now, as soon as you pick up this chest, there's a book underneath. So we're going to open this up and we're going to dig into a little bit of the lore behind it and kind of see what Prismbeard left for us as a message. So this is called Prismbeard's Voyage Honoring the Doomed. I can see the people of the village staring at me whenever I come to visit these graves. I can tell they judge, probably think I'm grave robbing or something of the sort. I don't blame them with what I've done. Truth is, this is the only place I can remember me crew undisturbed. The villagers may not like me, but they certainly respect me and let well enough be. I think of ye when I come here, Camila. I hope you're in a better place. Wherever you are, I want you to know I'm trying something different. Something better. I want to repay this village's kindness for letting me remember the crew here time and time again. It starts with this treasure. I hope one day one of the villagers stumbles upon it. If you're reading this, that's you. Thanks for honoring my crew one last time. Of course, I didn't make it easy. That wouldn't be the Prismbeard way. Signed, Prismbeard. So that's kind of a cool little look at Prismbeard, and kind of the pirate he still had like that kind of heart of gold feeling from what I've been able to tell through some of the lore. And it was kind of cool seeing that in this little note and having this secret give a little bit of lore to it as well. So that's kind of cool. Right now I'm fixing to go back to my house. We'll take a look at the Nautical Beadboard, see what it looks like on the wall, and maybe see what we can do with it. And then that'll be it. Let's go take a look at our reward. Okay, so I'm here at my house. This is where we took a look at the last chest reward, at the flooring that we got. I did see someone in the comments mentioned it kind of looked like it would be good in like an ancient temple-y vibe, or maybe a bathroom would be cool. I really like that idea. The diamond triangular, tiles and everything kind of fitting like a bathroom thing was a really cool idea I didn't think of. But right now we have our Nautical Beadboard, and it looks like it has two different options of application. We have the wall and then the baseboard application, so we're going to take a quick look at both. First, we got the wall application. The Nautical Beadboard's got this cool like blue oceany vibe at the top, which is really bright and vibrant, and it's really striking, and I do kind of like it. It also has that like runner baseboard looking wood thing at the bottom, the beadboard designs that kind of splits the wall in half, top and bottom, which is kind of cool. I don't know where I would use this, but it is very striking and unique. I think if I were to use this, I would have to adjust my wall decoration placement based on the beadboard itself, because right now seeing it on this wall, I don't like the way it looks with the mirrors sitting on top of it. In the picture, I'd probably have to raise those up above the beadboard so it kind of separated. But I do kind of like it. I don't know why I don't use it. It's got a cool little design. It might actually look kind of cool in these hallways a little bit, kind of give something different rather than the standard black. Who knows? But one thing I do know, I took a look at the runner, the base decoration for this, and it is kind of cool. So there are two options for using this. We already took a look at the wall. You can see it on these walls here. But the other option we have is using it as a base. And that looks really cool. Like, I don't like the way it clashes with this wood here for the outside. But if you were to use that on, say, this outdoor gazebo area, that looks kind of cool, right? It's got a nice little look to it. I wonder how it would look on the like Alchemist new housing line thing that they introduced. But look at that. I kind of like that. I don't know where I'd use it, but it does kind of look cool. That nice little wooden base runner thing underneath. Oh, it actually really looks cool on the porch like that. It kind of gives like the front porch like a unique break off here that kind of makes the whole thing look wood. I kind of do like that. But that is the reward that you get, and it does look like it could have some unique uses. If you have any ideas, drop them down in the comments below. I'd love to see what they are. Like the bathroom idea that I didn't think of, that was fantastic. Whoever came up with that was a good idea. So let me know what you think of this. It's really, really cool. If you do have any questions or comments or anything, drop them down below. I definitely love to interact with you guys down there. But yeah, this is a super cool reward. It's got a little bit of lore tied to it. It's a permanent unlock for your house. Even if you don't use it now, you might use it later. So why not go ahead and get it out of the way? And if you need it, it'll be there. It's just another option to build with. So go ahead and get that secret chest, get your Nautical Beadboard, and let me know what you guys do with it, because it's kind of cool. I just don't use it, but I probably should. All right, everyone, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I did making it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next adventure. I'd love to chat with you guys down in the comments. If you have any comments or questions, hit me up down there. One last thing before I go. A little bit of a dad joke for you. I know. Why don't coffee beans ever get in trouble? Because they know how to espresso themselves without causing a stir. Okay. That's enough pun for one day. Stay caffeinated, stay awesome. Hope you guys have an amazing day and an even better cup of coffee. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you to all my YouTube members for your amazing support. It truly means the world and helps us keep this channel going. I really do appreciate it.